Oh my, not again. Holy fuck. Yep, Mike was muted the entire time. Good thing no one was watching. It's a good thing I got that out of the way before actually doing, like, you know, I wouldn't want to go an entire stream muted. Hello. I'm not muted anymore. Everything I've said for the past, how long have I been live? Everything I've said for the past 8 minutes have been completely left out of the stream. Basically, all I was saying is I am in a survivor world. I'm in a survivor world where I use cheats. So in case anybody's out there being like, oh, bullshit, he's got all these tools and he's got all this obsidian there, like, I don't actually have all the obsidian. I was sitting there playing and I decided, hey, what if I opened up a survival world and then use cheats in the survival world? That's actually kind of a weird thing to say. Survival world. But yeah, then I started using the cheats, so as you could see, I was able to summon an NPC. I've got the dog, I've got this room full of animals and crazy shit and accessories everywhere. But then if you look at it, I'm in survival mode. So you're probably like, whoa, how does he have level 400? He's got all this stuff, you know, did he beat the game? What has he been doing? That's what I've been doing. So that might make it a lot less entertaining. But at the same time, I feel like it doesn't really make things unentertaining, because at the same time, it's like, who wouldn't want to see me push boundaries and use certain items that you don't typically have in survival mode? So like, even though it does still have all the mechanics of survival mode, I have a lot of stuff. And this is, if you guys are also wondering, how do I get all those levels in XP? This is how. I made an automatic, not automatic stuff, but like, I made a little XP dispenser. So if I go over here, for those of you that don't really play Minecraft that much, if you come over here and you type in the command give yourself, because @s is yourself, you can choose any item of the game. So if you type in experience, then you can also type in how many you want, and the max you can do in Minecraft is 32,767. You then press enter, and it spits out every amount, although your inventory can only hold such amount, so the rest of it gets poured out on the floor. And then you can just stand here, and you fill it all up. You fill all that up, and you go down to the next one. I'm not going to fill them all up just because I'm trying to make a point on how it works. They're all connected to with redstone, and then they're all connected to a redstone clock, which gets their output from the switch. And I'm not sure if that's too loud. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the game audio just because I don't want it to be really loud when I'm doing stuff and then you guys can't hear me. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, say to about 80. Hopefully that's good. Then, I'm going to do it again. If you flip the lever, okay, holy shit. Is it a different setting? I think it's a different setting. It has to be sound. It has to be just all sound. I'm going to bring that one down a little bit and resume. Yeah, okay, that's not really helping too much. It could be just really loud in my ears and not really loud on the stream. But the point's been made. Everything just, you know, shoots up. It breaks on the roof. And then all the XP falls out into a huge group, and the frames do get really low, which is why usually when I'm sitting here doing all the schoolwork, and then I'm letting that go, and then when I hear the noise of the bottles stop breaking, then I'll go over here, flip the switch, collect all the experience, you get all your frames back, and you get to leave with a bunch of level. Now, of course, that's not exactly doing anything for me right now, because my level is so high. Of course, I would have to fill up every one of them, and then let it sit for like 5 minutes, but that's probably not too entertaining for you guys to watch. However, I am going to let this go through, and dispense all the XP while I drink mine. That's good stuff. Wow, I actually didn't expect it to go this long. Like, if you look at it, I didn't expect it to go that long. And the little black bar keeps coming up. I do forget about completely that the message that pops up turns black. It has like the black box over to protect my privacy, I guess. But it was pretty much just saying that my controller died because I'm playing keyboard, obviously. You guys can see it. And every time I go into here, you see the mouse cursor. So, if any of you guys are wondering, well, that's actually going a shit ton of time. How does it take so long? I'm gonna just turn that off for now, because I bet that could be seriously boring to watch. Now that times are, the time is changing in the game, it starts to look really bad with the brightness, as you guys can see, because I turned the brightness down for when it's daytime. Now that it's nighttime, it looks bad. But I don't want to keep changing everything, in the stream settings the whole time. Now, I guess I could come over here, go down to video, turn up the brightness. You guys don't have to whisper. Like, it's no surprise that you're there. Like, it's no secret that you're standing there.
Yeah, but John, I don't want to...
If you're screaming out racial slurs and getting me banned, that's another thing, but you're not, so there's nothing wrong. But, like I was saying, I wanted to go ahead and change my brightness a little bit. However, I could just go over here. What is the command? Time. Day? How does that work? I haven't... Okay. Okay, I'm kind of forgetting the commands here. Let me check. It's time. Do I just click on time? I guess I could just do it like this. Time set. Oh, it's time set. And you could say day. And then it's daytime again. So now everything's going to be super bright and I'm going to appear like white, more white than anything you've ever seen. But who cares? Set the time to 121,000. That's another thing I got to remember. Is the actual numbers. Okay, I can't slow down. What the hell's happening? Forget it. You guys probably don't want to see me go up there. Another thing that I've done in this world, I guess I could give you a quick tour. You guys have already seen everything in my house. That's my house pretty much. It looks really nice. I like the roof, the design there, the front porch. Everything looks really nice. I haven't expanded on the backyard. I still have, double back doors, but I haven't really put trees down and done a huge landscape. Then you come into this secret room, opens by a piston door. You flip the switch if you need to see, because obviously if you don't have that on, it gets a little bit dark. You come in here. This is an armor potion stand thing, or armor dispenser. And that's all that's in here. I'm going to go ahead and shut the door really quickly because I don't know who would walk into somebody's room and not close it. I just don't know who, I just don't understand the point in that. But, what do you do about it, Oh, yeah, I'm using the crying obsidian block. And it keeps dripping, and it looks a little weird. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of there, go on to the next part. If you look over there, regular obsidian, that is the XP dispenser thing. I built myself a throne because I'm a king. And my skin tone in the game is yellow, so I blend in perfectly. So I decided if I'm gold, then the throne's gold. I mean, I know it's all yellow, but we have the same texture, so it looks cool. And I pretty much chill there. He just closed his eyes for a really long time. That was weird. Then you come over to an anvil. Even though I have unbreaking on my elytra, it keeps getting destroyed, so I had to replace it twice now. Then this, I was kind of experimenting. I originally named this map Creative Random Builds, but then I somehow ended up doing, the survival with cheats instead. But I built this. This is one of the first things that I built. And I have just a plate connecting to redstone, connecting to that. Ideally, you put this off to the side. Like, suppose this is your house, you would ideally have a door here, then you walk into the door and you wire that to the side. Yeah, I guess needless to say, it hits you with a fire charge, and you're gonna want to have some water with you. A water bucket? I don't have it. I don't have a water bucket with me, even though I should get a water bucket with me. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this gunpowder up, bring this down. So yeah. So ideally, you have this inside your house, then you go off to the side. As soon as you walk in, you step on the plate, it shoots fire at you, and it kicks out everybody. Everybody that's kind of invading your little privacy, it'll shoot a fire charge at them. And I'm noticing 3 viewers in the stream now. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm not looking at chat right now, so I should probably grab my computer and set all that stuff up. Because usually I do that, but at the beginning of this stream I was so focused on getting the camera settings correct that I actually forgot to load up chat. And the only reason I don't want to load up chat on my phone is because suppose during the stream I want to get on my phone for Instagram, Snapchat, or anything else like that, then I always want to have the phone as well as the computer. Computer can be mainly for the chat, and then I can use my phone for anything else I want to. I'm going to get the controller out of the way and move this over to the side. My desk is kind of a little bit small, which, you know, ideally isn't, or it's not ideal. But I think I can live with it. I'm still waiting for chat to load. I have 5 comments. I'm trying to get everything to load in the meantime, but you guys are gonna have to give it just a second. For some reason it's not wanting to load, but in the meantime I am going to continue giving you guys a quick tour of my little world. You go down here. I do kind of forget what this is. I originally built this huge hole in the ground because I was looking up a tutorial on... I forget. I think I was looking up a tutorial on like a bathroom or like a shower or something. But I ended up trapping myself in here when I went AFK once. So, yeah, that's pretty much what that is. It's just a place to keep me hidden. What else is here? It's the big tower, so I could build that platform you guys just see me on. I have a cave. I do have a cave in here. It's one of these holes. I think it's located by one of these like giant poles in the air, but I don't know which one, so I keep losing it. Is this it? No, that's just a regular cave. I can't find my personal cave. I think it's this. Nope, it's beside obsidian. Wherever that cave is, there it is, right there. You guys see that? Or is that that's the big hole in the ground? For some reason, I have no idea. I have no idea where this cave is. I'm running out of health. I have no food either. Hold up, give me a second. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna eat that. This computer is actually in the way. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do, guys. It's been a while since I've streamed. I say it's been a while. It hasn't been that long, but it's been some time. And I can't get none of my stuff to load. Alright, I think I got it all set up. I can't see chat yet. I feel like I don't want to just leave everybody hanging, regardless of who it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and check chat on my phone really quickly. Tariq. Who am I talking to? Whoever the hell's watching. And if you want to join, I would say people could join, but I'm thinking I'd rather do that as a whole, like a whole stream itself. However, I'm not done streaming yet, so things might change in the near future, and you guys could join anyways. But I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to give a tour, but I can't find this cave, so that's obviously a problem. I don't think that's it either. That's the XP dispenser. Yeah, there's a big fucking problem. There it is, there it is. That's the cave, directly in front of me. And then I use these sheets so I could... I don't know, it's kind of... It kind of seems stupid. But, you know, I'm really just using the cheats and then playing the game normally, which sounds kind of contradicting. But you come down here. I don't know what I was going to do with this area. I was probably just going to store cows to rape. But I haven't gotten it yet. And you can't really perform that action on Minecraft. YouTube, please don't like strike me down or anything. Stone, dirt, banner, and a hoe. Then, this is some more random shit. Believe it or not, some of this is legitimately found. Don't be hating on me too harshly. I got cobblestone. You know, it's not that hard to find cobblestone. Think about it, I'm not going too crazy. I only have fucking one gold ore. Then this, you open the door, you see 2 buttons, that's to get out. And you open this one, this is enter on your own risk, good luck. And I'm not gonna enter. It's just another portal, you guys know how that works. Then I have a huge staircase. This is my pathway down underground. Here's where you can sleep, hang out with the homies. And then I was supposed to put paintings or something back here. Then you drop down again, a bell. This is going to be loud as fuck. Yeah, you really think I want to go deaf and have, like, head trauma? I don't fucking think so. But that is the bell to alert me, who usually will camp inside of there. Then I come out and assist you for whatever you need. There we go. All I had to do was click on your channel. I could just close the little menu and then go back to your channel, and then I could open it again. That was kind of weird. However, chat's open now, and my eyesight is so fucking shitty that I can't read chat. Pop out chat. I still can't read. Please don't cuss, I'm 9. Oh, that's unlucky. Have you seen what's it called? Yeah, I think I'm gonna say something very, not something very bad. I was more gonna say something that isn't true. More like the typical streamer saying, "Oh well, you know, it's the not meant for kids option." But I don't think I activated that. But yeah, boys, go ahead and comment down. Throw some questions for me. I answer questions. I acknowledge every comment in the chat. If you don't believe me, drop comments down in the chat. I'll answer them. If you think I'm lying, I'm not. I read them all. It's not cap. Videos. I can't see the live stream popping up on YouTube Studio, but I do see it popping up on the actual YouTube app. Edit. That's what I'm looking for. Edit. Then we go to... I'm gonna read these. Oh no, I can still come. That sounds a little bit weird. If you want to put it to a older kid's mind, then you say I'm signed on. But yeah, I can't actually set a live stream for the not meant for kids option, so I guess I guess I'm not cussing. That's obviously cap. We'll see where things go once I get a few bottles down. Yeah, pretty much I've built a bunch of these for no reason. And I kind of want to do a little bit more exploring on the stream. Maybe that's what I could do for the stream. Because even though I have a diamond shovel, which is unbreaking and efficiency 5, I still feel like I want to go through and see different things on the map. Because even though I have all the tools, I haven't seen everything on the map. Like, see these blocks here? I didn't know there was a bunch of oak logs just chilling there. So that's another thing to tell myself. And then, obviously, open up huge masses of land. Definitely the fucking OP strat. I'm gonna go back and give me some steak. I'm running out of food. I'm getting hungry. But if you think about it, you don't want to just sit there and play Minecraft on peaceful. So you gotta be able to eat. And essentially, if I'm playing the game in this fashion, then there's like, oh, what's the point of even having food or trying to, you know, mess around with the game? You pretty much have everything, so why do you even care? The only reason I care is because the game can still be fun no matter what you're at. People that get bored of Minecraft, I could understand if you're really like, because like, even if you're not working truly, you can still find fun in the game. Like, look at this place. I have no idea what this is. That may look like something I've constructed, but it's not. Fire charges, some gold stuff, pressure plate, all types of stuff. And I just got hit. I mean, someone wants to fucking square up, dude. I'll shit on them. Oh, I think I just stepped on a magma block. Yep, I stepped on a magma block. Here I am acting a fool for no reason. I'm gonna go ahead and run around though. I do want to explore more, even though I said I do want to explore more of the area. I still feel like I don't know a good place to start. I feel like I could expand on my cave, like where I was digging, because in my truly survival world, I can play that later on the stream if you guys so request. But I have an actual survival world, you know, no cheats, never been into creative once on it. The typical survival stuff. And that one, I have a cave that goes down. I have a huge farmland. I'm posted up right next to a village so I can share with their farmland and trade back and forth with the villagers and stuff like that. So it's actually a pretty fucking epic land. It's a pretty fireplace. Obviously built the end portal. That's something I built before I was even doing survival with cheats. I actually had this as just a completely creative map. I don't know if this is a thing, but if you go to like your settings on your island or whatever, default game mode, you'll see was creative, because this was actually created in creative. I don't know how many times I could say create in a single sentence, but you guys can tally it up in the chat. Then obviously we have my house. I was keeping slime blocks on me because even though I'm doing cheats, I don't want to just turn off fall damage, because that seems like you're just kind of going over the top. So I had a slime block with me, but I accidentally placed it on my door. So now it's down below, and it's just chilling on the wall. One day I was trying to open the door, and I accidentally left-clicked on the wall and placed it. And this would be my back door area. And I feel like now I've got this shovel. I feel like I'm going to make a backyard area. I think I want it to come out not too big, but I want to be able to have a place for potential like animals and stuff. So I'm gonna get working on that. Place down some dirt. I do want to get some fence going here, and I would craft it, but ooh, I don't want to do that to my tree. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some. What was I looking for? I'm gonna get myself some oak fence. And I accidentally just took a screenshot. My keyboard is so fast with the way it works, to the point where I just gave myself one. To where like I'll be doing something, I'll try to go press backspace, and then I'll fat finger the screenshot button with my ring finger. I'll click on the screenshot button, and then I'll take a screenshot, and that's why my entire capture gallery is hundreds of gigabytes. That's what I was doing. Alright, so I'm gonna give myself a fence, but I'm gonna give myself like 100 of them. We'll start with 100, and if we have to expand, we will. And even though this tree looks great, and it's been a nice tree this whole time, I want to get rid of it only for the pure fact of having a clear backyard. And I think I want it to come out to this layer and attach. Then we're going to bring it down there, and I'm going to do just a little curve up one block, go down a few more. It's almost like this landscape was perfectly made for me. Then I think I'm going to do like that looks kind of stupid. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Come all the way out, then come back, do like that, then drop down and finish it with that. Now it's just about the typical fencing stage in Minecraft, which is to continue basically, and you can't actually get above these. So I am going to work with a life hack and jump. So you guys have to do, and then you can carefully, I ran out already. You guys can carefully walk over and fall. Another thing I want to mention is yesterday I was playing, I was getting some nostalgic gameplay in. It was great. I was playing some GTA San Andreas. I know a lot of you guys know what that game is. If you don't, you need to go read a book. I'm just kidding. But if you guys don't know what that game is, you should. I'm not going to even get into it. But basically, I was playing that when the game was actually aggravating me. You'd be surprised, with a certain mission, and I was bored, so I opened up Twitch and I started watching some Minecraft streamer, and believe it or not, he had 100,000 viewers at the time. I'm not sure the guy's name, I kind of forgot already, but basically the point I'm trying to make is he was doing this challenge where basically he was going to beat the game on a level where he was playing like a custom mod, I guess, and every time he looked at a certain block, it changed randomly. So think of it, I'm building this fence. Suppose every time I look at this fence to place one, it turns to another random block. So it could turn to that block of dirt, a brick, one of those, leaves, any block in the game. Now this stuff could be good because suppose that you spawn a diamond block, right? But then at the same time, you got to think, how do you mine that block? So it was really a challenge for the guy to complete, and I jumped in sort of towards the end, because by the time I was watching that guy stream, I watched it for like a couple minutes, and he actually completed the challenge. He beat the Ender Dragon while I got there, and he must have been hosting a poll because he was saying, oh, shout out to all the people who said I couldn't do it. I just completed the game with the challenge, like I just completed the challenge or whatever he said. And I was like, oh, so he must have had a poll. And somebody got 4 million channel points, he said. And I know a lot of streamers won't do polls because they set like high goals. They set high goals for their audience to keep watching, and then only when their audience watches a certain amount, they can have like a certain amount of channel points, like really, really high, and then only then will they be able to have like a really special time, whether if it's you get to, shout yourself out, or a YouTuber I frequently watch, he's actually highly growing in the community right now. He plays Fortnite. His name is Mr. Fresh Asian. I've been watching him for a long time. But basically, his idea is once you get to 100 million channel points, so you have to be watching him consecutively for years. And he doesn't even do polls. Like, you guys know the polls where you bet channel points to see who's gonna get, like, see what happens in the stream. Like another streamer, which I and most others watch, Tfue, he had a poll up once that said, will Tfue say like a certain amount of cuss words? And sure enough, he started fighting Endermen and he started cussing them out like a sailor. So those including me, who said in the chat that he was gonna cuss over, like, what was it, 11 times in a certain amount of few minutes, they won the bet. So like, knowing the person, like I know how he talks on a regular basis, I knew that he was going to cuss a certain amount of times, so I voted yes with like all my channel points, pretty much. It was like a good 1,000 or so, and then I got like multiple thousand back in return. So it's a fun thing to do, like a fun pastime, and it definitely keeps the audience watching and betting and, engaging with your live streams, because obviously they want to get to a certain amount of channel points and then have like a certain, I don't know, like they want, like for Fresh, I guess, for Fresh, his 100 million is to have a live date with him. So he flies you out and you get to have like a dinner date with him. He calls it a dinner date, but you're probably just going to go out and have fun, talk to him, kind of meet him, and eat at a fancy place with him. So that seems really interesting. So obviously, I could only imagine a few years down the line when everybody's really racking up their channel points, and then he has to like leave his girlfriend like every day of the week to have like multiple dates with different people. That could be a little weird in the future on his part, but I don't know, it's just a cool thing that I've noticed YouTubers and streamers doing. And I say YouTubers, but it's only a Twitch thing. So you basically watch their content for a certain amount of time, engaging in it frequently, and if you do enough stuff on their channel, and there's different ways you can get more points, like if it's like compete in a raid. A lot of popular ones consist of what's it called? Not compete. What's that word I'm looking for? I don't know. Just being involved in a channel raid. whether if you come from somebody else's stream or like, I forget, I don't know how that one works because I've never done it, but I think it means like you raid them, you get a certain amount of channel points, and I remember just by claiming your reward, I've noticed on some streams you'll get like a few hundred extra just for claiming that one reward, which means, oh, I gotta claim my reward and keep doing the you know, the required tasks and get more channel points, and then you get to highlight your message, put out a message in a sub-only mode when you're not a sub, make a custom emote for the channel that only you get to use. So it's really cool the amount of stuff you're able to do on these guys' streams. And I would like to get more into the Twitch stuff, but I've noticed that YouTube being my roots, and that's where a lot of my fans know me on, if I were to leave and start streaming on Twitch out of nowhere, then everybody's kind of going to look at it and be like, oh, where's Ron05? When's he going to be streaming? And that's going to allow me to lose a lot more viewers as time goes by, because obviously if you guys go onto my channel one day and you're like, why isn't he streaming? Then you know, it's confusing to why I'm not streaming, because I'm on Twitch, but even though the other people on Twitch were watching me and we were having fun and playing the game, the people from YouTube won't know. Unless, obviously, I put it out on Instagram and Twitter, Snapchat. Then if you're following me on those, you'll know, and you'll be like, oh, he has a Twitter. Then you'll see the message. And by the way, if you guys do want to follow me on Twitter, you can, Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat, you can go to one of my recent videos. If you go to a live stream, it won't be there because it puts in a custom description, and it's basically just your channel bio. So when I start the live stream, when I'm customizing the stream, it'll say for my description, hey, my name is John, I make gaming, vlog, and music videos to try and entertain the fans, or whatever my bio is. Then that'll be your automatic description, so I can actually put my social medias in the description of streams, unless I do that afterwards. Like if I start the stream and then I go in and find my Instagram link, Twitter link, Snapchat link, which I could do, but I feel like if it's just one stream, then there's no really reason to, you know, get worried about it. But if you guys go to one of my recent videos, you can find that in the description I will leave my social medias, and you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. That way in the near future, if I ever put out something on my story saying like, oh, I'm going to be live on Twitch, oh, I just dropped a new video, or if I put on my story, hey, I'm live on YouTube, suppose you don't get the notification, then you'll see on my Instagram or something that I'm going live. That way, even if you don't have notifications on, or YouTube hasn't sent out the notifications yet, then you'll still be able to come into the stream and I guess be alerted that I'm streaming, and you won't miss it. Another thing, speaking of my streams, I've noticed that I set a certain time schedule in the last couple weeks, and a schedule for streaming or uploading is a really good thing to have, but the thing is, I thought that it was going to be the perfect time for me to stream around 1:30 to 4, because I get out of my last class at I get out of my third period at 1:30, but then my final class has like easy work, so maybe around 2 it'll give me enough time to finish the work. It'll give me enough time to finish up the work and go live. It'll allow me to finish up my work, relax, get a drink, maybe get a quick snack, and then I can go ahead and start live streaming for a couple hours. But the thing is, I don't always feel like streaming at that point, and obviously with doing a bunch of schoolwork, I kind of want to just sit down here in my bed, relax, watch YouTube videos. If anything, doing the most would be like I would come out and record. Like instead of me going live like I am now, I would do just a regular video instead. So that's why you guys have been seeing a lot of content, videos and stuff recently on my channel, because it's easier to just kind of sit down, make a video on your own time, take days to create it at your own pace, and then out of nowhere, you just upload it, drop it on people's heads. And I say that, but I like to give a fair warning on when my video is going to drop. But in case you aren't seeing those warnings, you guys can always subscribe, turn on post notifications, as that does help. And I did see your chat a while ago that said, can I join? I'm sorry I didn't answer it. I kind of got, dug up into what I was saying. But basically, I said beforehand, I might do a totally different stream doing Minecraft with viewers, because in the past I've done Fortnite with viewers. I've actually gotten into a Fortnite creative match and invited a bunch of fans from the chat, and then we all played. It was a full lobby and creative, and it was a ton of fun, and I enjoyed doing that stuff with viewers because I bet they enjoy playing with me as well. The only thing is, I kind of want to dedicate my time to, just to dedicate a certain stream to it and give people a heads up like, hey, I'm going to be playing with viewers on this certain day, make sure you're there. So I might do to sum that little section up, I might be doing another stream just like this one, playing Minecraft, but with viewers. Now obviously if you're a certain friend or brother in real life, you have a way better chance of playing with me, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to play with fans, because I know you guys aren't lucky enough to be my brother. Now I say that, but that sounds really cocky. I'm only kidding. I'm not trying to sound like the most, amazing person in the world. Because obviously you guys can tell I'm not. How do I, there we go. I want to get 2 of those. I should have done 4, but I'm gonna do it again anyway, so. I mean, this is just so I can get certain animals in and out and be able to go in and out in an easier fashion. Like such, but animals are going to have a little bit of a harder time doing it. And another thing I noticed is I don't know where my lead is. I think my lead is on that sky base. I forget how many animals I have, but I think can you not do more than 1? Oh, you can. I kind of want to get everybody going. Is that everything? I know I do have my parrot, but I think I'm not, my parrot. I'm not going to send him outside, only because I want to chill and kind of relax. And I think it's only the horse, right, that can't go through one door. Really, only the sheep made it through? Well, obviously for the horse, I could just get on him normally. Yep, okay. So now the sheep comes through, the pig, I gotta get the pig through, and the sheep, and then the cow, I'm gonna get those all out, because I've been meaning to build a backyard area for these animals for the past few weeks, however the hell long I've had this, but I never actually got around to it, and now's the perfect time to do it, considering I'm on stream. So now we have this backyard. I have plenty of food that I can get or spawn or whatever you guys want to call it. But for now, we're just going to build them that. They've had plenty of food off stream. If you guys do want to see me feed them, I can. But I want to put up the not so necessary items because, I don't know, just kind of don't want to have a bunch of stuff chilling. And I feel like I don't want to keep that many rockets on me. Even though I can spawn stuff whenever I feel like it, I still kind of want to have, certain stuff in my disposal and then certain stuff not. I'm pretty sure I just used that term wrong. I want to be able to have some stuff with me in my inventory, and then some stuff I'll just keep that I don't really need. Out of nowhere, like sometimes you'll be like, oh shit, bucket of water, and then you'll want to put it down. Like, see, I almost died demonstrating such. But then it's like, oh, I should have brought my food. I'm not actually hungry. I just realized. I just kind of took damage because I fell. Yeah, again, I will have the fans game another day. I don't want to promise a certain day just in case. Just like before, I kind of promised a certain schedule to stream and a time of day pretty frequently, but that actually didn't work. I was incorrect about that. And yeah, it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. However, it does say there's one watching now. I do appreciate that one person watching. I want to quickly go over here and open up the actual live page that it gives you. Like, you can actually go into YouTube Studio, I think, and you can open up the live. There it is. And then it gives you, like, the live. It's a different, like, layout. It gives you the live stream layout. And it'll show you, like, you can schedule the stream. If I click in on the stream, I can edit the stream. Everything's in here as regular. I would say to make the stream for kids only so more people can get it out there. But if I make it not for kids, then people can't join. So I do feel like I'm not going to do it, but now it's kind of forcing me. So I'm going to make it not made for kids, but don't restrict to an older group. Then next, I could end stream there if I want to. I can do whatever I want to, which is good. It's a really nice thing to have on the computer. However, one thing I wanted to do is change a thumbnail, and I don't exactly have a thumbnail ready, which is something I prefer to do before stream. But again, this stream was not planned. I was just sitting here playing, and then out of nowhere, things just kind of changed. So if you guys give me just another second. I don't want to steal no one's thumbnail, obviously, but I do want to get I do kind of want to get a decent thumbnail going. While I am sitting here, you guys can feel free to wait and ask any questions. I know it can be pretty boring just to watch me stand here. I do kind of apologize for that. But I am currently just sitting here trying to find a good thumbnail. But yeah, like I said, feel free. Any questions you have, drop it down in the chat. I'm always open to answering questions because I know I don't think many people have questions about me. But if you're one of those who do, then you can. Now, most things about me are out there like, hey, are you a boy? What color's your hair? You just look at me and you know such stuff. But I feel like there's still some more personal things that you may want to ask. And considering the people that join the stream could be new. I know that the people, this isn't trying to throw shade at anybody, but the people that I noticed in the stream today have not been active in previous ones, so it's kind of like, whoa, you may not know me, I don't really know you, so it's like, hey, why don't we change that? So I'm going to go ahead and try and open up, maybe just edit up a quick thumbnail. I don't want to make it look too shitty, but, you know, obviously the people that are going to be watching soon are the ones after the stream going to be watching and really caring about the thumbnail and stuff like that. What is that? I thought that was a bad background stuff. But yeah, another thing is I do like streaming, as you know, you may or may not know. So it is great for anybody that can come out, watch the streams. It's a lot of fun, obviously, getting the viewers in. You can also feel free to request a certain video down below. I read all comments, all chats, anything like that. Chat, regular video comments, like I read it all. Obviously, if it's one of my, you know, obviously if it's one of my crazy hit videos, then it's kind of gonna be hard to. It's obviously gonna be hard to read everything, but I still do make an attempt, at least. Again, that is the good old message sound. Just Discord stuff. One thing I'm trying to find is I haven't used this certain software to edit a thumbnail in a long time. It's actually been a long time since I've used it, because back then when I was streaming Fortnite all the time, I would always be using this for making thumbnails, but now it's kind of like I don't really stream that often, so I'm kind of making more of my thumbnails on my phone or just separate stuff. I don't know why I'm completely forgetting how to do this. You might as well just go for it, right? I think I found it. I'm 100% chilling. I found it. Go to images, recent. Obviously, click on that, open it up. Please don't be a fake PNG. It is a fake PNG. I don't see why people do this. It's kind of annoying when people claim to have a... People claim to have a PNG image, you know, the ones where you have an invisible background, and then it's not. So, because like a majority of the time when you look up an image with a invisible background, people will still have all the the little dots, the gray and white dots that make you think it's an actual transparent background, but it's actually not. The certain squares are actually there. Like when you see when you see a picture that's supposed to be a background, you know, removed background thing, then you'll click on it and be like, oh, I could use this for my thumbnail, I'll use it for a certain picture, but it turns out you can't. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it another way. I'm gonna get back to the game. I think it's just best if I make my thumbnail afterwards, because, you know, I'd rather that. Yeah, for some reason I can't find a good way to make a thumbnail, so I'm gonna completely forget about it. We have any active viewers? It doesn't say. I think the thing that's just concurrent viewers is the amount of people watching live. I could be wrong. And it says 0. But I'm pretty sure eventually people will come flying back for that Minecraft content. Hopefully I'm not incorrect about that. Yeah, okay. I don't know. That doesn't bother me though. People are always too hyper focused on the chat, and they're like, oh, because, you know, I'm not getting good views, I'm a bad creator, everything's bad, my channel's going to, you know, my channel's going down. Like, I tend not to think that way, because I'm playing here, doing this stream for my fun. Even if there's no viewers, no chat, no one in my party, I'm still gonna make the content, whether if I want to, not if it's requested by others. Now, obviously, when you guys do request certain topics on my channel for me to record or live stream about, I do take a look at and consider all of them, but it's only if both the fans and myself want to do it will I actually upload it. Now, most content that I want to upload is favored by the fans, and everybody's like, oh, that's a good idea, we'll watch that. And I'm like, cool, great. But that's not always the case. So it's like, if I wanted to make a certain video, and like if I'm making a certain video regardless of the audience, like audience retention, or like regardless of my viewers, then I should be ready for it to go bad and not care. Because obviously if you make a video and you don't acknowledge what the viewers want, and then you notice it does bad, then you have to be ready to accept that, because if your audience isn't going to want to watch that certain video and then it goes bad, you can't be like, oh, the people are so stupid, why aren't they watching my video? Because it's like, there's a reason they're not watching it. You acknowledge the reason, but just didn't really consider changing anything about it. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure a main goal I want to accomplish on this stream. It's really about just coming back to the whole live streaming thing and exploring this world with my cheats, because Minecraft can be entertaining. Like, if I were to make a whole series about like Minecraft survival, like my experience with it, and my whole, like, I remember when Fortnite had the black hole for a good while, when they were trying to set everything up, and we had what was it called, downtime, that's what it was, and we had the downtime for a few days because Fortnite was going to wait to release the new chapter. Then everybody was like, oh, black hole, let's go play Minecraft. And that's where Minecraft kind of got a lot of traction on YouTube, and everybody doing Minecraft. became popular content creators, to say the least. So obviously that's when most people were to make their series, and most people like me weren't really gonna make, those videos. However, if, nowadays, Minecraft still does good, don't get me wrong. But the fact that some people would rather not watch Minecraft content is kind of like, whoa, not really gonna get a bunch of views on it. But again, like I said previously, the whole world and game of YouTube isn't about views. I mean, obviously it could be discouraging, whether if you're doing it for a living or not. It's not the easiest thing to look over at it and be like, oh wow, this video just flopped, I'm not gonna pay rent this week or this month. That could be a stressful thing to think of. But when you're someone who does it for like complete fun, and you find it easy to not get discouraged by the view count, then it's definitely a good thing mentally. Because like when I look over at the views, it definitely puts a huge smile on my face when I see a high amount of views on a certain video. But if I don't get a huge amount of views, I'm not just gonna get all discouraged and start hating YouTube, because that could affect you in a negatively way come the future when you're about to make more videos, and actually when you're trying to go somewhere in the future on YouTube or Twitch or Instagram, no matter what your profession is, thinking in negative ways can mess with you in the future. Because if I was to hate on or dislike YouTube, then doing it could be hard, because then it's like, oh, I'm doing YouTube again, nothing fun about that. And then your whole, not only you don't like it, but then your viewers will notice you don't like it either, and they're not gonna like it. So as long as you're not liking it, they're gonna find it hard to like it as well. So like, having fun when you're doing content is good, obviously, because suppose I wasn't happy doing certain stuff, then you guys would be able to see right through that and be like, okay, this is really boring, you're not enjoying it, so we're gonna not enjoy it either. And that's an easy way to hurt your growth on YouTube. Now, I'm no tutorial channel, but I definitely do know the certain ways to YouTube. Obviously, as a younger kid, of course, when I started on YouTube, getting the million hits, like getting the million hit videos on my channel was a crazy accomplishment to me. And still to this day, I wear that shit as a badge. Like you see your little police officers, like, oh, look at this, or my certificate, that's what I'm looking for. You see people have their little certificate on the wall and they're like, oh yeah, I graduated college, or I graduated high school, look at me. I have my fucking, not literally, this is metaphorically speaking, but my like badge is a video on my channel has 1 million views, and some have hundreds of thousands coming after it. But obviously, as a younger content creator, I was completely oblivious to what was getting me the better views, and I just figured, people are watching me because I'm Ron05, and I'm the new, like, I have a personality, people enjoy that, and that's not to say a lot of people didn't enjoy my personality, because obviously if no one enjoyed my personality, I wouldn't have gotten views on the vlogs either. Or any of the gaming videos. I've seen a lot of gaming videos like Fortnite and just certain stuff like that get views, like regardless of what it was. Like there's some hardcore fans that, regardless of the content, they're gonna be there and watch all of the stuff regardless of if it's a certain game they like. And then that's the kind of things that I like, not the people that just come by and watch a video or so and they kind of forget about me forever. It's nice to see that even when I post a video nowadays, regardless of the content, I'll still get like 5 to 10 views almost immediately, because there's still those, active viewers out there that watch me regardless of the content. And that's great. That's always great to have, and it's a great way of motivation, so to speak, if you have active and loyal fans, to where they could always, if you're feeling bad about a certain thing in life, or you're not feeling so happy about YouTube, then you still have those, active supporters that'll just come up there at the beginning of the video. As soon as you drop it, they have notifications on. They're always checking on your channel for videos. And then there, within the first few minutes, you refresh, you got like 5 viewers, and they're all saying, great video, dude, I loved it. You got all your likes and comments, and it's great to see that sort of stuff. Now, obviously not the easiest thing to get, and even though I'm trying to claim being, a sort of experienced YouTuber, there's room for improvement with everybody, and I feel like I don't know everything. I mean, it's different. Depending on what you know can depend on, depending on how your channel goes, it depends on what kind of content you reach. Now, obviously, if I wanted to play, there's so many kids, using this, website, and I guess most of YouTube's overall viewers are based around kids of a certain age. Like, because I guess YouTube catches it as because I was doing this Minecraft stream, it went over and found somebody that said that they were 9 years old in my chat and requesting me not to cuss. So when you put all those together in the puzzle, you'll see most of the kids being on YouTube, then you see a Minecraft channel blow up, and they're in the trending in the first couple days, millions of views, they're in the top 10 of trending, and you're like, holy shit, how did they do that? But it also comes down to what you want to do. Like, I could sit here and play Minecraft and make myself a kid-friendly channel, and that wouldn't bother me one bit. I would enjoy playing this game on stream, and I would enjoy making content for kids of the age 10 and not care. Like, I'm not going to be one of those people that get all edgy and cuss in their videos to try and make a more manly audience and be like, hell yeah, all my viewers are 20. Because a lot of people lie about their ages anyway. If I go down my analytic page, my viewers are everywhere between 18 and 24. Not a single one of them. Everything, 100% of my viewers, 18 to 24, and that's just said and done. But a lot of that could be true considering my personality catches older people. That's not to sound in a pedophile way. I'm just saying, a lot of older people find me funny, and of course when I go to school, it becomes natural to me to make friends, even if they're older than me. Like in my brother's grade, I'll see certain people and I'll be able to make friends with them and talk to them every day, and it's just something I've always been able to do. Holy shit, I'm actually finding a lot of gold right now. But obviously when YouTube forces you to set a certain age, or like set a certain like category of your content when you make it. Like this stream was at first just undecided. Like when it asked you, is it made for kids or not, I didn't click on anything. But as soon as I went into the actual the live stream page of YouTube Studio, then they were saying, okay, you have to make it either made for kids, you have to categorize it by made for kids or not made for kids. Before I was even able to open up my live stream page over here, it said, is it made for kids, yes or no? And of course I had to click no, because overall as a content creator, I'm probably not the most kid-friendly person. That was such a rip-off. I just did that and it literally didn't get rid of the lava. But as I was saying, I'm not meant to be the most kid-friendly person. Even though, suppose I were to be a kid-friendly channel, that wouldn't affect me at all. You want to come up and say my viewers are 9, I don't care, at least as I'm making content. For, as long as I'm making content that gets views, that's all that, that's all that sets you as a successful YouTuber. Now, don't take it in a certain way. Like, that doesn't go to say that you're successful because of your view count. Once you have accomplished your goal on YouTube, that to me is successful and you've done right. Like if my goal on YouTube is to get 100 subs or 1,000 subs or whatever it is, then that's my choice. That's what I did. That was my goal, and if by the end I've completed that goal, then I've succeeded. That doesn't go to say if you don't have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, you're not successful. That's not how things work, at least in my mind. Other people might get really cocky and be like, okay, I have 1 million subs, that's how I've succeeded. I personally, keep in mind this is a personal opinion, I personally don't think of it that way, because as long as you're sitting here on YouTube doing as you want, having fun, making content, whether if you get views or not, as long as you're on YouTube, having fun, pushing out content, working towards your dream, then you're successful in my faith. Like as far as I'm concerned, you're successful if you're out there doing what you want to do and you're having fun with it and you're getting the results that you want. Then in my eyes, in my vision, you've succeeded. Now, obviously, it would be the dream for everybody to just go out and have 10 million subs and get average millions of views a video, but that's just not the easiest thing on earth to do. I don't do it. No one really does it. So that's just to say, as long as you're out there kind of following your passion and doing what you love to do, then don't let people tell you otherwise, because that's kind of going to be discouraging, and you're not going to enjoy what you're doing, and it could definitely set you up for failure. So, as I was saying, that recently I made the lyric video. It was for Kodak Black's song "Every Ball Main." I put out lyrics to it, and as far as I know, everybody that watched it has over 100 views now. Everybody that's seen that video really enjoyed it, and they were putting in the comments how much they enjoyed the video, and that I should do more. Just kidding. No one told me to do more, but they were overall saying that they enjoyed it and that it was good video. So that was encouraging. But when I first dropped that video, it flopped. It wasn't getting views like I expected. There were people higher in the search term. There were higher people in the search results than I was. So my SEO rankings wasn't that good. And that was discouraging for a few days. But I sat back, took a look at it, did my research on my analytics and what the video was doing wrong, and to see if I could make anything better with it. And I did make some tweaks to it, and that was just the boost I needed to get now over 100 views and a decent bit of comments and more likes than dislikes. So it's got good feedback. The only thing that I don't really like about the music videos is that sometimes when you do it, if you're obviously, unless you get permission from the people themselves, you're going to be labeled a copyright claim regardless. But it's a whole nother thing if they take your video off public. And that's what's discouraging for me. Not the fact that I don't get many views, not the fact that I'm not getting a bunch of likes and comments and stuff. It's the fact that when your video gets partially blocked or blocked worldwide, that's definitely a setback, because you can optimize your video in a certain way and get viewers, but if your video's blocked, then you're not even going to get those initial impressions in order to get those views through a click-through rate and actually grow on YouTube. You're just going to be, I don't really know how to compare it to anything, but suppose, I don't know, it's a lot different when you have a bad click-through rate compared to if you have straight up no views, no impressions. If your video is partially blocked or blocked worldwide, like I've had to face in the past, then that's not even giving you the initial impression. That's like if you make a school project and your teacher's like, nope, rip it up, throw it in the garbage, it's worth nothing. You don't even get to put it out in front of the class and be like, hey, do you guys enjoy it? Do you want me to make more presentations? What is your positive or negative feedback? You can't get any of that if you're initially just shut down. And that's pretty much what it feels like, which could be one of the most discouraging things as a YouTuber, is if they go with a copyright claim and then block your video, whether if it's worldwide, partially, completely, whatever. Delete your video entirely. I had a video going strong, over 900,000 views. I was just about to peak the million mark, giving my channel over 2 million views total, and YouTube took the video down. If any of my viewers been here for a couple years now, you'll notice that video was Rockstar by Post Malone, featuring 21 Savage, and YouTube just completely took it down. It was deleted, and that was a big setback. I lost 930,000 views or something within the span of one day. I started losing subscribers like crazy. The gain was nothing like it used to be, and yeah, it was a hard thing to deal with, but I was able to launch back from that. I was still only a younger kid at the time, and things changed since then. I've now been demanding to shut the fuck up, so that's just that. But I don't know. You guys understand what I'm saying, or at least should. Now I have been ordered to see your ass. Up for now too. Mods get a permanent ban. I'm obviously kidding. If any mods come back through here and they permanently ban, that's gonna be shitty. I was only kidding. But I don't know. Not much to do. I kind of could go into my survival world or keep building more shit. But I figured today would just be an update stream where I kind of just chill, play Minecraft, and do whatever the hell I want, pretty much. Also, in order to be a part of the stream, you have to share with at least 20 people and get them watching start to end. Obviously. I'm gonna need to keep more of these enchanted apples on me. And again, I only just gave myself one. So that was stupid. I'm gonna go get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. Best way to slow down is to just 180. Ban me, come to YouTube. I've been added to a party, guys. I'm gonna join. I'm gonna also give myself a quick toot. If anybody heard that, that's fucking hilarious. A quick thing that really catches my curiosity is if I go to YouTube, because I can see in the top of my screen now that it says on air and then it says Minecraft next to it. And that hasn't always been a thing. So what I then want to do is click on the stream. What the fuck? Motherfucker. Dude, I just fucking farted in my room and it literally, I'm losing breath. Okay, so it does still have the blue screen until you go back into the game fully.
Simple fives. To no one watching.
Yeah, there's no one. Just say hi to yourself if you feel free to.
Motherfuckers.
Hello, shout out to my
Evil
mother.
bitches.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my brother being a viewer. You know those motherfuckers that get on TV and they're like, the motherfuckers are like, oh my god, do you have anything to say? And they're like, oh, shout out to my mom, thank you, mommy. Like, what the fuck?
Bitch made.
Like, dude, if I seen this thing Mr. Beast was doing a while ago. It was like years ago video. And he said that you could have a certain chance to make the ending of his video or say a certain thing in his video. And most people would probably be like, oh, hey, mom. Like, I would just be like, yo, Raj on a 5 on YouTube, bitches, go sub. Like, I wouldn't just waste my time and be like, guys, hello, it's me, I like Minecraft. I would be like, Raj on a 5 on YouTube. They would actually get something from it, you know?
100%.
Because if you're not doing that, then you're kind of just stupid. I think I already beat the Ender Dragon too. Let me go check.
Fuck Minecraft.
See, I own this bitch. Look at this shit. You see all this fucking fire down here? Yeah, I own this bitch. Y'all want credits too? Oh, I didn't get credits. What the fuck is this? It just spawned you in a random bed?
It's your fat face.
That's fucking stupid. You know you stink like shit. So I don't want to hear it.
You're streaming.
Oh, dang. Oops. That's right.
So shut your fucking mouth.
Sorry. You damn bitch. Don't tell me what to do.
I'll murder your ass.
What was that thing that YouTube said about if you make your video titled if you have your video titled made for kids, but then you say stuff that's not made for kids? What did they say they'll do again?
Who gives a shit?
Well, not me. It's made for kids. Fuck balls. Cunt. Just kidding,
Fuck
it's not.
balls.
In order to open up the live streaming, like the live streaming app in YouTube Studio, it made me say if it was for kids or not. Of course, it's not, so I had to change it. And the little 9-year-old that was watching, they kicked him out. I think either they kicked him out or I kept cussing too much and he left. But regardless, who gives a fuck?
Who gives a flying dick? I'm off on GTA 3, bro. That's how bored I am.
Bored? That's fucking overpowered. That should be streaming
slur.
GTA San Andreas this time.
Yeah, dude, why aren't we doing that? That's your next end the stream right now. Start streaming San Andreas on Twitch.
No.
It's popular.
Is it really? No, it ain't. Shut the fuck up. No one cares about the game.
Yes, it is, bitch.
Only I care. Only we care about the game. We're like a unique set of people, even though we feel like we're not.
Who gives a fuck?
Ain't nobody be watching that game, but we play it.
I can't believe people listen to my trash tracks. You guys are suffering. Like, you're hurting yourself.
Like, fuck, I ain't finna, like, be ungrateful or anything, but you guys are stupid.
I'm not gonna be ungrateful, but I wish you guys would die. Every person who ever listens to any of my stuff.
Oh,
Hope is
motherfuckers. Drop a sub. That was so cool, dude.
Rape is hilarious.
It's like, do I even go? Do I really go that far? Who the fuck's saying that? Are you gone? What a dumb bitch.
I'm back 100%.
You were gone.
Nipple.
Fuck.
I have a taxi in my garage.
I don't know what to say. What would I say?
Nutsack? Alright. Cheat codes immediately.
Oh yeah, I need to rob you for all the rest of the games. Alright, boys.
GTA 3.
No, I still feel like playing this game. Actually, the cat.
Soundtrack of this game's amazing, but we'll get manned. I got it is L1. Can you hold L1? Turn it on.
Dude, I don't remember the last time another motherfucker went live besides me. Kappa, didn't you like create a Twitch like, a couple months ago in order to stream PUBG while I was at the same time? Yeah. Or what did you do?
Made a Twitch. Pussy. Flying cars would be so fun.
Who gives a fuck? Dude, the flying cars in GTA San Andreas is not as good as I remember.
Really?
Like, it's so hard to control, and I guess when I was trying to like do missions instead of just fuck around and fart off, like I was actually trying to do missions, it was like I was trying to fly to other people's houses, but it was not fucking working. It just wasn't as good as I remember, so I had to fucking spawn a jet and do. Let's see, and also another cool thing is...
Dude, but I didn't even think of that. GTA 3, I'm playing it right now.
You get Spawn X too. I haven't put one of them out on stream in a while. Just going to slap a mute.
I didn't think of this. The speed isn't the same, and the flying isn't the same. So I remember having to actually do that. You couldn't just continuously fly. It's gonna throw me on the ground after some time.
Do I care?
Shut the fuck up!
So about the recycling live, so I could throw this in the garbage, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna fucking keep it. Look, see, why can't I have that type of lighting on my face? And I was really tempted to throw the bottle at the camera really hard, but I was like, I don't want that to fall, and then I can't get the same position I have now. Because even though I don't give a fuck about, how people enjoy the content or not, I still kind of like, that's just a limit you don't pass. Also, I did join the Crip gang, and you guys can see my bedroom. Where the fuck is the third bed? I don't think there was a third bed. It was just, it was shittily placed. How do you change the color of a bed? You can't actually like... What the fuck?
Balls?
Really, I seen this guy do the command. Instead of typing out game mode, he just put the one thing. I'm gonna actually have to go in and make a bed.
Dude, I'm flying the car into the crusher machine.
Oh, that's the game that did that.
That'd be so cool.
Oh wait, then I have to go back and give myself some wool. Give myself some wool.
Fuck your wool.
Give myself some wool. Why the fuck's my fucking face cam? I have to block my shit, dog. What the fuck's wrong with you, dog? You seen that guy?
I'm good.
Before?
No.
Y'all scared straight. He was like, the fuck off me. And then they would censor it, so he'd be like, get off me. You can see, boy. And then the officer would be like, I am not what you just called me here. We ain't even started yet.
No.
You fucking loser. Alright guys, pretend that never happened.
I just died when I touch it.
You stink so bad that it just repels and murders you.
That's 100% homo.
And we don't agree with homosexuality.
Screw that nonsense.
Sugar cane grew. We're gonna come back and check on the sugar cane. Oh, this is what I was showing you guys a couple minutes ago before I interrupted myself. You spawn a bunch of creepers, they explode, but they don't do anything. They don't break anything, and then you have a bunch of gunpowder. And I think a better way of doing this is to give yourself a fence gate. Give yourself a fence gate, and you place that bitch right there. The creepers will never pass that, but you could always open it and get in. Like, I'll prove it right now.
Fuck, bruh. Throat's full of nut. I mean, what?
Is that what you do when you get filled with it?
Sure.
Alright, so I jump above. Look, chat.
I'm not making it! Oh my god!
The way the creepers read the blocks, according to my calculations, the way the creepers actually
Give me money,
read the, or they robotically read the blocks in Minecraft, the video game, for PlayStation, just kidding, they actually won't pass this. They count that as a regular block. You still stand there and you do it like normal. See, they won't even know me standing here. But once you get here, they murder me. But that doesn't matter. I still got my shit. I'm gonna run up quickly. Alright, where the fuck is it? Up here? Alright, watch this, guys. Pro gamer move. Oh, I ran out of rockets. I'm dead. No, I didn't, but they're not allowing me to fucking use these for some reason. The ones that are literally in my other hand. Then, instead of having a ladder to go up top, you open that, boom, and you do.
Oh.
Knock another gunpowder. How the fuck? Look at the gunpowder, boys. 39, bitch. Wee 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 wee. Oh, let's go, boys. Best Minecraft play y'all fucking met. Just kidding, y'all ain't cool enough to meet me.
This little lady.
See, I care. See if I care, bruh.
Shut up, bitch.
Alright, motherfuckers, so if this was any part of your day's enjoyment, be sure to drop that like button.
And we're gonna end it right now. And
When people say drop a like, slap a like, all that stupid bullshit, you don't just go over there and fucking slap that shit. That's not how it works. But, if you guys could take your disgusting little fingers, go down below, and tap on that like,
Like
icon, what is it called?
shit.
What's it say, like this video, what's it called? What do they call that? They don't say. But, that like the video message down below, whatever you call it, do that. It's urgent. Make sure you watch this stream over and over and over and over and over for audience retention. And if you don't, you're lame. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna end the stream through the PlayStation this time, because if I don't, then it keeps saying that I'm live. But peace out, all you boys, and I'll be back shortly. If you don't have post notifications on and you missed the next stream, that's your fault. Go watch every last one of my videos start to end. And yeah, here we are. Peace out.